What do you think Jonathan Toews will do with the cup?
He'll probably lay down on a bench press machine and then just bench press the cup a few times, maybe put it over his head and squat and do lunges and get ready for next season. I don't think he's probably going to smile the whole 24 hours he has the cup.
Yeah, pretty much. That's all I've been doing the last 2 days. So as you can tell, my bench press is amazing.
Captain Jonathan Toews, the first Blackhawk to touch Lord Stanley in close to 50 years, had an idea in June just how special taking the cup home to his native Winnipeg would be.
Coming home with the cup, I think that's one of the things you definitely think about when you're trying to win the thing. You know, when you're 1 or 2 games away, you know, that end result really starts kicking in. You know, everything from hoisting the cup to, you know, the parade in Chicago and bringing it back here to my hometown in Winnipeg. All that kind of flashes in your mind, and it makes you, you know, gets you really excited.
Before Lord Stanley's arrival in Winnipeg, Manitoba's premier welcomed Toews home with a ceremony dedicating a lake to him.
Yes.
All right, good to see you. Thanks for coming. Thanks for having us. That's pretty cool. Not everyone gets something like that.
Flin Flon. It's about 90K north of Flin Flon.
There you go.
You'll be flying in.
Yeah,
because there won't be a road.
I was gonna say you can't drive there, eh?
We're gonna go next door to do the Toews Lake official thing in a second, and there'll be a bunch of fans over there, young people and various fans. So it'll get a little more formal. But I'm pleased to welcome you to the office here. It's great to have you here. Why we're here today? We're here today to honor our local hero, who's now an international hero, Jonathan Toews. We know he likes fishing, so we thought we'd name a lake after him, because Manitoba has 100,000.
Obviously, this is a huge honor. I mean, it's kind of a unique thing. Never imagined that something like this would happen, and obviously at this point in my career, it's still early, I hope, but you know, to have a lake named after me in my home province is pretty awesome.
It's really important that our athletes these days, they're all role models, whether they want to be or not, but Jonathan handles himself with a great deal of humility. He keeps his skates on the ice or his feet on the ground, and no matter what station in your life you can handle yourself with dignity, and I think he's a good role model for people in that regard.
All right, guys. No problem. See you later. Thanks for coming.
Toews and his family rode across town to the mayor's office next to receive the key to the city. They also eagerly awaited Lord Stanley's arrival from Patrick Sharp's hometown of Thunder Bay.
Eric, it's good to see you. How's it going? How you doing?
How you feel?
Very good. How are you? Yeah.
You look terrific.
Yeah, not too worn out yet.
Despite knowing Sharp for 3 years, Jonathan didn't know what condition Lord Stanley would be in after Patrick's Day with him.
I don't know. You know, that's what I'm nervous about. You know, Sharpie is usually pretty toned down when it comes to parties. You know, he's not the craziest guy, but you know, I think the Stanley Cup can definitely change people. So who knows what's going to happen? Hopefully, it's still in one piece. Thanks, boys.
First of all, we've got a couple special presentations today here at City Hall. The fans will get to see the Stanley Cup, which means so much to them. And there'll be some other special presentations. This is going to go on for a while. For captaining the Chicago Blackhawks to the Stanley Cup, we'd like to present to you the key to the city of Winnipeg.
I gotta say, winning the Stanley Cup, it's a dream come true. There's nothing like it, but to realize how much support, how many fans I have back here in Winnipeg, and to bring the Stanley Cup back to you guys, there's nothing that compares to that. So thank you very much.
I definitely had some few emotional moments there before when the big cheer goes out for your son, and this means to me so much more to bring it home here and see the support from our family, friends, and all the people of the city and the province of Manitoba. It's just hard to explain.
We're Jonathan Toews because we're Manitoba, you know. He's our favorite player. Everybody might have another favorite team, but he's our favorite player, yeah, for sure.
Just south of the inner city is Toews' neighborhood of South St. Vital. Jonathan's homecoming continued with a hero's welcome and a parade through his old neighborhood.
How you guys doing, boys? You guys gonna be ready to party with a cup? Yeah? All right.
Did you guys win this year?
Yeah.
Nice, congratulations. Who did you guys beat in the final?
Rangers.
Rangers? We beat the Rangers too. What year are you guys?
97.
97s. Ooh, so you're young, eh?
Yeah.
You'll be in the NHL before you know it, though, eh? This is my elementary school where I graduated from 8th grade, and we're going just down the street to Dakota Community Club where I grew up playing hockey outdoors. So obviously you can tell there's a lot of fans, a lot of people from the area. It's pretty awesome to see the turnout so far. Thank you. How are you? I like that sign. That's pretty funny. That's funny. Where is she? I got a ring. It was almost a longer parade than when we were in Chicago. It seemed to go on forever almost. It only got busier and busier as we got closer to the community center where I grew up playing. And once we got there, it was crazy. And there was much more people than I thought there was going to be. So a lot of great Blackhawks fans, a lot of great hockey fans that are behind me here in the city. So it's pretty awesome to see.
Waiting at the end of the parade route was the community center Jonathan played in as a young boy, and an unexpected surprise that no one saw coming.
When Jonathan started playing here, he was just a little guy. His first team, he was 5 years old, and they spent all their most of their years as children in this place. They came from our house. Basically, they went to 3 places: school, our house, and this place. So it's very special to our family.
Jonathan, we know you played hockey in your dad's backyard, and you worked hard. But here is something that you will never, ever forget, and hopefully everyone will always appreciate. This is where you are now, ladies and gentlemen. Jonathan Toews Community Center.
That's absolutely amazing. I've hardly ever been in a situation like that where I honestly was, pretty shocked that they would go to that length to honor me like that. Never thought anything like that would happen so early in my career. And they're joking around with a couple of my old buddies. A couple of the guys actually worked there for summer jobs in the off season. So the joke is that I'm their new employer in a way. I really, coming into this day, I didn't know what to expect. I knew it was going to be great. Sharing this day with my closest family and friends. But, obviously now you guys are my family. I didn't expect all you guys to come, but this is amazing. Thank you so much for coming, guys. I've seen the people show up, and a lot of my old coaches and old teammates, kids I grew up playing with were there too, so that's what makes it really special.
Jonathan's second day with Lord Stanley was all about charity, and it began at his annual golf outing where Toews would take the opening drive.
He is the captain of the Chicago Blackhawks. Please welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Jonathan Toews.
This is the Boston Pizza Jonathan Toews 4Kids Charity Classic Golf Tournament for the Children's Rehabilitation Foundation in Winnipeg.
Hey, hopefully I don't miss the ball like I did the other day, hey? Need more practice. We're gonna get out on the range.
Thank you, everybody, for coming out. This is for the kids. This is a lot of fun, and Jonathan has really done this for a number of years, so this is just a culmination of what's happened this year with all the awards, the Stanley Cup, the gold medal, and his personal awards. So, Jonathan, it's up to you, brother.
Thanks a lot, guys. Oh, man. Okay, warm up. Should have been at the range all day.
Get in the hole!
Game's easy. Well, this morning I was a host of a charity golf tournament in my name, which is a foundation for the children's rehab here in Winnipeg. And there's a lot of young kids out there that were playing golf. Now we actually came down to the rehab center.
Jonathan is is no exception to any of our great athletes. He's been unbelievable the last 2 days, trying to share from an autograph to a picture to a smile or to a wave to every single fan and every single person here in Winnipeg. And he's really gone up and above the call of duty because, these guys, if they want, they could sit in their own backyard and just have a party with it, but they don't. They share it with as many people as they can.
I saw you on the hockey game. You were really good.
Thank you.
Awesome. Yeah. I was wondering, could I take your photo?
Absolutely. It's right there. Go check it out, bud. There you are. Do you want to try it on here? Maybe we can loop this off really quick. Try it on. There you go.
Come over here, buddy.
Want to come over here, bud?
Yeah.
There you are.
Good. Look at this.
Nice pose you got there. Here, show the medal. It's important to put things in perspective, and I always want to do good things and have good intentions as far as, taking time out of my life to go visit, sick children, and I've never really gone out of my way to do that, and I thought there's no better time than now to start really trying to give back.
A lot of times our kids are left out. We don't have the opportunity to do the things other people do, and today is just an amazing opportunity, and he has absolutely no idea how many smiles on the faces he's put on.
Can you give me a little tip on hockey?
Tip on hockey? I always say just have fun. If you're having fun, you're probably working hard. Keep improving your skills and you'll do great. I can tell you're a great little athlete, so keep it up, bud. All right? Half these kids may not even know who you are, but they see the big shiny cup and their eyes light up right away. It's a perfect time to take advantage of a situation like this. That was an amazing thing. That was probably the best thing we did with the cup.
What do you think Jonathan Toews will do with the cup?
He'll probably lay down on a bench press machine and then just bench press the cup a few times, maybe put it over his head and squat and do lunges and get ready for next season. I don't think he's probably going to smile the whole 24 hours he has the cup.
Yeah, pretty much. That's all I've been doing the last 2 days. So as you can tell, my bench press is amazing.
Captain Jonathan Toews, the first Blackhawk to touch Lord Stanley in close to 50 years, had an idea in June just how special taking the cup home to his native Winnipeg would.
Yes.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for having us. That's pretty cool. Not everyone gets something like that.
Flin Flon. It's about 90K north of Flin Flon.
There you go.
You'll be flying in.
Yeah,
because there won't be a road.
I was gonna say you can't drive there. Bringing it back here to my hometown in Winnipeg, all that kind of flashes in your mind, and it makes you, gets you really excited.
Before Lord Stanley's arrival in Winnipeg, Manitoba's premier welcomed Toews home with a ceremony dedicating a lake to him.
Coming home with the cup, I think that's one of the things you definitely think about when you're trying to win the thing. When you're 1 or 2 games away, that end result really starts kicking in. Everything from hoisting the cup to, the parade in Chicago and